Hi, welcome to episode 2, Editing Tasks on Hero. My name is Angus, and today I'm going to show you how to edit a task. Very simple process. We're going to add on to the work we did on episode 1, which was to create a task. All I'll do at the moment, I'll just try and log myself into Hero. So I'll go by the website again, app.hrhero.co.uk. and I'll enter in, and if you see it brings up my details, and I can, as we said before, I can click remember if you've forgotten your password, I can click on that link, and I'm going to sign in here. So before we did a task that I was doing, if I just scroll down, this is a dashboard, as you can see, it's a great idea. That's the page you go on. We actually did this task meeting with client A. Okay. See, once I've clicked on it, it's assigned to Jenny Sylvester. It's not part of a project, there's no files attached to it, there's no subtasks, but we'll go here. Also, here's some of the details that was created by me at 13:08, so today's date, 3 o'clock, in a couple of days that's when it's due, the time that's due and the date there is. It's active and it requires approval, so Jenny Sylvester needs to, when she completes it, needs to have my approval before it gets taken off of her dashboard. As you can see, it's got details here as well. It's got what is expected of Jenny. Part of the problem when you're working with people is making sure that people are clear about what's expected of them. And this is really about attending a meeting and making sure they understand the organizational structure and how it's set up in Hero. So one of our sort of standard activities that we do. There's no attachments, but here you could attach file, and there's no subtasks, and subtasks are really levels of the same task. So say meeting here with client A, so before that meeting you may want a prep session with a colleague, or you may need to get a presentation sorted out, or you may need to book hotels, or whatever you need to do to get this objective done. You can create subtasks, and you can assign yourself, or you could assign a member of your team or somebody outside of your team as well. So that's where the power starts coming in, to making sure we've got everything we need to get that bit done. So if I click up here, it says edit task. I don't click complete because I haven't done it yet. Edit task. And you see things turn blue. So I could click in there, and I could add further things. Understand number of users to understand department important lines. So there we go, we've added up a little bit of information, and when I click this button, Jenny will receive an email, and she's got an auto forward for some of these emails anyway, so you'll see a message come back to me, and a message come back to me saying that I've updated a task. Now a task has been updated that I've created, so you should see that soon on here. Here we go, here a task you created has been updated. Yep, so I've got that email. And if we click here, I can attach a file. Click on that, it should bring up your file list, and if I go in, I'm just going to put in an icon just as an example. There you go, and we get a little message to say it's been updated. Click OK. Now often you can put in here minutes or agenda items or any useful information that's needed to get this job done. Okay. Sometimes we have project reports and things like that, and templates that we can add in underneath. So that's the type of work you do. So this is for this main task here. Now, to meeting with client A, I want Jenny to meet with me and do a run through before. And as you can see, it's only in a couple of days' time, because we're now on the 11th of August 2014. And I want to have a run through, maybe on the day, because because she's going to have to go into London, she's going to have to book a hotel. So let's get a hotel sorted out. So she would go in here and add in a hotel or that type of thing. But what I want her to do is have a run through of me. So I'm going to click here, and see it says edit task, which we've already done. Marking complete, but it's not marked complete yet. Make task private, we don't need that. Mark as approval not required, still needs to be required, so we're going to keep that there. Archive tasks, so I can archive it if I want to. Print tasks, so it prints out a nice A4 type sheet. Or create subtasks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a subtask. And there you go, it brings up the very same sort of picture. So it's always the same when you're going through Hero. It's trying to make it really easy to use. And I'm going to say run through meeting with client A. Run through and prep meeting with client A. And I want it, we've got on Wednesday, but actually let me have it on Tuesday. And I know I'm free at 4 o'clock. Okay, and I'm going to assign that to J for DJ, and I'm also going to put it on me as well. Okay. Everything comes on your list anyway if you've created it, because you've effectively delegated somebody the work, but I'm going to put me as somebody to action it, so I know that I've got to action stuff as well. We don't need approval because we're already approving the top task. We don't need it as private. We don't need to attach any particular files, but I'm just going to click create. There we go. And like we did before, you can view or edit the document. And here, if you notice, this is the main task. You can see the files, you can see subtasks that have been created before, but here's a list. So when you're doing lots of work and there's an email saying I've been assigned a task, when you are creating multiple tasks, you'll see a whole list coming down through here. So that's really about editing a task. And one cool feature here is if I click on this, I can click print task as well, and it'll print up. So how would you like it printed? So there we go. I'm not actually going to print it today, but there you go. You can see exactly what's gone through. It's showing you everything that we've done. So that you can print it out for your client or as a handout. You can take it as a PDF or email it, that type of thing. So you've got a record, a hard copy of what the task has been involved in the task. So we're going to close there, and I've got another couple of walkthroughs for you. So if you have any problems or concerns or questions, please get in touch through the website, or you can contact us on our YouTube page, and we really look forward to working with you guys in the future, and be in touch. Thank you very much. Bye bye.